Trailblazers.
All right, let's get it. Champs on three. 1, 2, 3. Champs!
Underneath to Riley, puts up a shot. G for three.
Yes, okay.
Yes, sir. Oh, wow.
Welcome to Trailblazer Tip-Off.
Ball game. Trailblazers win.
And hi there, everybody. Welcome to the Trailblazer Tip-Off Show. Rod Zundel, along with my broadcast partner, Caden Formaster. Glad to have you aboard. It's kind of a double-decker here on the Fan and Trailblazer Sports Vision. Utah Tech football losing a heartbreaker 34-31 in their home finale earlier today over at Greater Zion Stadium. Now the Trailblazer men with John Judkins. They're in Laramie, Wyoming, taking on the Wyoming Cowboys. They're tipping off in about 12 minutes from now. And since we had the football game, Caden, we are broadcasting the game here in the Fan studios. And so we'll bring that to you live on the Fan. And when you look at Utah Tech, they got their first win on the basketball floor Wednesday night against Bethesda NAI School by 31. They started to do some things better, as you would expect, against a lower division team like Bethesda. But they got their first win, but they still are having problems putting the ball in the hoop. They're still around 20, early 20% on the three-pointers. And when they don't have somebody in the middle that can dominate the paint, they've got to hit their outside shots, and that's what Coach Judkins wants to see tonight in Laramie.
Yeah, that's always a big part of the game, is making sure that that three-pointer's going. You know, we talk about today's basketball and the difference from maybe where it was 10, 15, 20 years ago. It's all about statistics, and statistics say those three-pointers are extremely important. You got to be hitting them, and you got to hit them at a high percentage, and that's just not happening. When you do that, you win games. So if they can kind of turn that around, maybe this can be a little bit of a get-right game in that aspect.
Especially Noah Gonzalez. He's only 15 three-pointers from becoming the number one three-point shooter in the history of Utah Tech. Right now, he's 7 of 20, 35%. He's got to get up that or about to 39 or 40%. All right, so the Trailblazers got their first win of the season over Bethesda Wednesday night in Burns Arena. Let's go back to Wednesday night. Here is the sights and sounds of the game in the 31-point win Wednesday night over Bethesda.
Welcome inside Burns Arena. Tonight, two teams searching for their first win of the new season. It's Utah Tech and Bethesda University.
Let's get right.
Level. Hunter Skate with a steal. Ray up and in. Hip terrain. Noah Gonzalez with the running left-hander. Ball stolen away. Here comes Baker. Noah G at the buzzer. Count it. Tennessee hammers it down. Another two-hander by TC Rainwater. Beyond Riley steals it away. And Beyond lays it up and in. Rainwater up and in. Noah gets the steal. Noah G hammers it down with two hands. So that'll do it. Trailblazers get their first win of the season, 90-59 over Bethesda.
All right, so in that game, Noah Gonzalez hit a couple of threes. Beyond Riley's averaging 13 points and 9 rebounds, almost a double-double. But Caden, John Judkins had not gotten any help from the bench in the first two games, but Tennessee Rainwater came off the bench, and he scored a career-high 14 points, and he really sparked him in the first half. He was active, and he was our player of the game. And they need some more bench play because other than that, they haven't had anybody really pick up the scoring slack from the bench. Dallin Grant did come in, have 10 rebounds, the Utah State transfer, in 10 minutes. But scoring-wise, they need some help off the bench, and they're just not getting it other than what Tennessee gave us on Wednesday.
Yeah, you need probably, I'd like to say 3, maybe even 4 guys in college basketball that can come off the bench and really make some good things happen like that. He went 6 of 9. You'll take that all day long for Coach Judkins and this Trailblazer crew, but you need a little bit more of that. You need some other guys to come in, and, if you can get some guys off the bench that you don't even have to get them into double digits, but get them around 8 or 9 points, get some of those guys rolling there. You can't just have 2 here, 4 here. You got to get a few guys that are getting multiple buckets every single game.
And then on the point guard position, Hakeem Bird has started all 3 games. He's 2 of 11 from beyond the arc. UU Ture 0 for 1. So that is 2 for 12 from three-point land from your point guard position, and they're only averaging 2.5 assists per game. They've got to get better production out of their point guards.
Yeah, that's exactly the point that I've thought in the first 3 games of the season so far is ball movement. It just feels like the offense has been a little bit stagnant at times. I want to see them really getting some spacing, getting the ball movement. It creates open shots, and those open shots are higher percentage anyway, which we're talking percentages a lot right now. You got to get that up.
And one thing that is a good thing about this, even though they're not making their shots, they are getting good looks. They're not forcing the ball. Whether they're stagnant or not, they haven't forced the ball. They're only averaging 10 turnovers a game. That's pretty darn good. Wyoming's averaging 15, but field goal percentage only 37%. On that same token, Wyoming's 48%. So, again, when we say they're only averaging 2.5 assists a game, if you get your shooting percentage up over 40%, then you'll get more assists. But right now, Utah Tech shooting 37%. The average out of the 353 schools is about 43.9%. See, so they're about 6-7% below where they should be. And if they would have been up around 43%, they'd had a chance to get a win at Oregon State or New Mexico State. Coach Hooten for New Mexico State, after that game, he came up to Juddy and said, if you make your shot, you beat us.
Yeah.
I mean, it's pretty simple as that. They got to make their shots. They got to find out how they can do that. All right, we're going to take a break. When we come back, we'll get a final word from head coach John Judkins as the Trailblazers getting ready to hook up with the Cowboys of Wyoming in Laramie. John Judkins when we come back.
D.R. Horton is America's largest home builder, but with a local heart. Nestled just west of the Sand Hollow Recreation Area is a 600-acre master-planned community with beautifully designed single-family homes, cottages, and townhomes called Long Valley. Visit us at drhorton.com and join us in continuing the American dream of home ownership and build your next home with D.R. Horton, America's builder.
Experience the magic of southern Utah from the sky and the ground at Confetti Pebbles Hot Air Balloons. They take you on breathtaking journeys across the stunning landscapes of St. George, Hurricane, and beyond. But why just visit when you can live here? Priority First Real Estate is dedicated to helping you find your dream home. Together, they bring you closer to the community, closer to nature, closer to home. Confetti Pebbles Hot Air Balloons and Priority First Real Estate, where adventure meets home.
Hey there, sports fans. Ready to take a timeout from the sidelines and jump into the action? St. George Regional Airport has you covered. Score big with convenient flights that take you from our Red Rocks to destinations around the globe. Whether it's the bright lights of L.A. or an exotic getaway across the Pacific, your adventure starts right here at home. When you're planning that epic getaway, St. George Regional Airport is your home field advantage.
All right, back here for Trailblazer tip-off, counting down the minutes till we tip it off in Laramie, the Wyoming Cowboys and the Utah Tech Trailblazers. Now, these two have met one time before. That was an exhibition game, so no, it's not official. And the Trailblazers lost by 2. So this is the first official meeting between these two, and this starts a tough 8-game stretch where after tonight, they'll go to the Huntsman Center, take on the Utes next Friday afternoon. Then they go to Portland. Then they go to Utah State. They go to Boise State before they come back home against Weber State. So they got a tough stretch right here. We're going to find out a lot about these teams.
And not to mention, you also have a stretch where you have a tournament thrown in there, and you're playing every day for 3 days.
Yeah, we go to the Stu Morrow Classic next Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday.
Yeah.
Playing Northridge, playing Montana, which is going to be tough, and the University of Denver. So, all right, let's get the final word from head coach John Judkins as we get ready for Utah Tech and... Where is Juddy?
Oh, maybe we don't have Juddy.
Oh, we don't have Juddy.
We'll see if we can get it.
Okay. Well, let's take a break, and then hopefully we'll get head coach John Judkins. We'll be right back.
Welcome to St. George Academy, home of the Dragon Slayers, where academic excellence meets individualized learning right here in Southern Utah. At St. George Academy, we believe in challenging our students with rigorous curriculum, preparing them for a demanding college experience and beyond. And it's all tuition-free. Our unique Pathway University program offers accelerated courses, allowing students to earn college credits in high school. Experience the St. George Academy difference, schedule your tour today, and join us on your educational journey.
Yesco is a proud partner of Trailblazer Sports Vision and Utah Tech Athletics. Yesco specializes in manufacture of custom electric signs and displays. From the smallest to the largest, Yesco can design, manufacture, install, and maintain an identification package that is tailored to your specific needs. Yesco has been serving Utah businesses for well over 100 years with quality signage and exceptional service. To see how Yesco can serve you, go to yesco.com.
Craving something sweet but healthy? Come to Berries and Cream, the original spot for fresh berries in our delicious sweet cream. Locally owned and operated right here in St. George. We offer a cold, refreshing treat that's perfect for the southern Utah climate. Fresh fruit has never tasted so good. Berries and Cream, the original taste of St. George.
D.R. Horton is America's largest home builder, but with a local heart. Nestled just west of the Sand Hollow Recreation Area is a 600-acre master planned community with beautifully designed single-family homes, cottages, and townhomes called Long Valley. Visit us at drhorton.com and join us in continuing the American dream of home ownership and build your next home with D.R. Horton, America's builder.
Experience the magic of southern Utah from the sky and the ground at Confetti Pebbles hot air balloons. They take you on breathtaking journeys across the stunning landscapes of St. George, Hurricane, and beyond. But why just visit when you can live here? Priority First Real Estate is dedicated to helping you find your dream home. Together, they bring you closer to the community, closer to nature, closer to home. Confetti Pebbles hot air balloons and Priority First Real Estate, where adventure meets home.
Hey there, sports fans. Ready to take a timeout from the sidelines and jump into the action? St. George Regional Airport has you covered. Score big with convenient flights that take you from our Red Rocks to destinations around the globe. Whether it's the bright lights of LA or an exotic getaway across the Pacific, your adventure starts right here at home. When you're planning that epic getaway, St. George Regional Airport is your home field advantage.
All right, well, welcome back to Trailblazer Tip-Off. We're having a few technical problems. You know, we're not going to have Coach Judkins, but I'll tell you what he said. He said, we got to make shots. We got to get bench play. We've got to make our free throws. That's pretty much the theme the first three games.
Yeah, that sounds about right. That sounds about right.
Yeah, so we'll see if they can do that. Trailblazers, Toby Aribi did not play Wednesday night against Bethesda. Broke team rule, didn't show up to a meeting or an event that he had to be at, so he didn't play last week. And so last Wednesday, he's going to be back in the starting lineup. So Trailblazers will start Riley, Noah Gonzalez, Justin Beaker, Toby Aribi, and Hakeem Bird. So we'll see if they can get off to a good start. The Wyoming Cowboys, they have a pretty big lineup. They start 6'2", 6'3", 7-footer, 6'6", and 6'9". So Trailblazers going to have to hit their outside shots because they're going to have some trouble in the paint. And they were out-rebounded by 11 the first two games. So
yeah,
they got to get with it today. They got to get better bench play. They got to make their free throws, and they got to make their shots when they get them.
Yeah, those are all important. All important.
I would say so. All right, that's
so.
going to do it for Trailblazer Tip-Off. Remember, you can listen to this game over on The Fan. We'll have the call. Then we'll be back here on Trailblazer Sports Vision as well for the post-game, and hopefully we'll hear from Coach Judkins from Laramie, Wyoming. Tip-off, Utah Tech and Wyoming.